What's going on? So you remember the famous quote? Shaq's known for a lot of quotes, but one of the quotes he said, 39 ain't 29, bro. He was talking about Michael Jordan when Jordan was coming back and talking about how it was different on the body and the mind and where you are. The same thing applies to LeBron James or LeBalco or LeFraud or whatever you want to call the LeMan. He is finding out 39 ain't 29. 10 years ago, he did struggle against the Spurs, if you remember. It do look like deja vu, except the difference was the Spurs had him with defense, and they were a better team. Is it really that different, or is this one just a? But I think it's because his stats don't really do anything. He can't move the needle. Ain't it nice when you can average 26 or 27 points and 8-9, but it don't do anything for your team? You're no longer the best player on your team. You're no longer the best player on the court. You're just a stat padding, standing there around guy. But what Shaq was saying is, it ain't possibly going to happen because you got to have pieces in place. And 39 ain't 29 means you need to have other components. So he was joking when he mentioned retirement last year. I think they get their butt knocked out the first round this year and they lose to the same team twice and get swept again. The reality is knocking on the door. You're not where you were, and you're not going to be there again. And it's going to take a lot more. And I'm sure he's thinking, how can I stockpile this team? But I can't really stockpile because the problem he faces is that he's older and his team is kind of old and they really don't have much that people want. And a lot of shuffling has to go on. Of course, he wants to fire your coach and get mad and stay cozy with your owner and the groupies. But anyway, 39 ain't 29. What Shaq said about Michael Jordan applies to LeBron James. It ain't happening. And there ain't no way you can go venture off to Cleveland. Maybe you might consider that in y'all season because it ain't going to happen in La La Land. It ain't going to happen. That West is younger and better. And I told a segment out here, like with Steph Curry, and I'm going to address that award thing in a little bit. You see where he's in a house where he can echo and hear his voice? That's where you're going to be soon. That's where Kevin Durant's going to be. And maybe Kawhi Leonard too. That era is over. Okay? It's over. It's end of an era. And it's a new day and new cats are coming along. And you had your time. Just saying. All them plus 500 free throws and stat padding. But you old. You can't defend like you used to. You get caught napping. And you can't make your teammates better. And you can't just go and roll some pins and say, okay, next, let's get 3 more people and replace this and replace the coach and replace the ball boy and replace the bigger man and all that. Your team's not that good. 39 is not 29. And you can't turn it on and turn it off no more. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments. And I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Share it if you like my piece.